Hey everyone, my name is Michael. I've been playing Airsoft for 9 years, and this is why I love Airsoft. I mainly love Airsoft because it's a hobby that gets me outdoors. It gets me, just out of the house, away from the real world pretty much. It's very similar to kind of a video game escape, but it gets me out interacting with other people in person. Being a firearm advocate in California is pretty hard sometimes, but Airsoft is a great alternative to that. It allows me to have very cool looking weapons, and it allows me to collect some of the things that I've seen in movies, TV, video games, comics. A lot of different things of media show you all these cool guns that you can't exactly own in California. So Airsoft is a good alternative to collecting show pieces like that. Another thing I really do enjoy doing is going out to fields, meeting new people, learning different tactics on how they play, how they manipulate their weapons. A lot of what I've learned has come from playing Airsoft and taking in as much information as possible. My philosophy when I play is play hard, play aggressive, and stay towards the front but not at the immediate front. Now the reason I don't like to be at the immediate front is oftentimes it's usually 1 or 2 kills and then you're eliminated right away. While if you sit back just a little bit, you're still able to see everything going on and still be able to maintain good cover and still be effective and not get yourself eliminated and still be an asset for your team. The kit that I use when I maintain that playstyle is very simple and it hasn't really changed much over the years. The plate carrier has been changed out a few times. Currently I'm on the Shellback Banshee. It's a very comfortable plate carrier, very lightweight, and I really do enjoy running it. And then I keep it simple for what goes onto it. On the front I typically have 3 magazines holding everything, maybe a kangaroo pouch if I am running a longer game, and then some kind of EMT pouch on my back, and then hydration carrier, and that's pretty much it for my plate carrier. I don't really like to overload it. Maybe a water bottle pouch, but that would be pretty much the extent of it. But if I have the hydration carrier on it, I really don't need it. And then maybe a radio pouch for those longer games that I do need the extra comms and communications with for the rest of the team. Headgear wise, it really hasn't changed much. It's usually either a hat, helmet, or some kind of beanie, something to protect my head. When I'm playing longer games, I'll typically go the helmet route so I can run my GoPro. Shout out to Brain Exploder for the Brain Exploder mount. Very solid mount so I can record everything using my GoPro. My second line is where I really kind of rely more on my kit. It's a very basic, I believe is the Dragon Spine is what it was called. We used to sell them. They're a very affordable belt. I pulled all the pouches off and put my own on there. Currently I have some HSGI tacos, I have some Realogical Customs, banger clips, an HSGI magnet dump pouch, and a Realogical Customs Kydex holster for my Glock 17. Now, I really do prefer the custom Kydex holster specifically for what I'm carrying. It's just much more snug, much more secure, and it gets out a lot faster than something that's kind of like a general purpose cotton pouch or a fabric pouch that isn't really designed for one particular thing, but it's not as secure as I would like it to be. Now that I've talked about my kit, I kind of want to discuss my background and what really got me started in Airsoft. Originally, I started playing paintball around 2007, 2008, and I had an absolute blast doing that. I was out with my family, a couple of my friends, and I had another friend at school actually who had mentioned Airsoft to me. What's Airsoft? He told me it's similar to paintball in that you shoot at other players with guns similar to yours, but the guns were much more real, and then the main projectile wasn't a paintball; it was a little plastic BB. I'm like, I'm not too sure how that sounds. And then he invited me to go with him to Airsoft GI actually. So I went with him to the store and I was blown away by everything in there. The guns that looked so real, the cost of everything was roughly on par with paintball, and I was really blown away by the quality of the guns and the craftsmanship of it. The first gun I ever owned was actually a Spring 1911 that I picked up at Big 5, and I still have that to this day, but that's pretty much the extent of experience I had with Airsoft, and I wasn't too familiar with the competitive aspect of it. And he brought me into GI. He got a WeTech 1911. I ended up going home empty-handed because I didn't have any money on me at the time, but it wasn't long until I came back and started building my own inventory of Airsoft stuff, and I haven't stopped since. It's become literally my favorite hobby. It's my favorite thing to do. I'd rather go to an indoor field and play Airsoft with all you guys rather than stay at home and play video games. But It's a really fun hobby. I've enjoyed every single second of it. The reason I've really stuck around is the community that's been built within Airsoft. It's a really tight-knit community. It seems like everybody knows each other. You know, I got friends that play at fields pretty much every day of the week. I got friends working within the industry at other field stores across the country even. I got friends that do YouTube as well, and it's all come from this one hobby. And even the people I hang out with regularly outside of work and not playing Airsoft, they came from the Airsoft community, and I'm very grateful for that. You know, 9 years ago when I started, I didn't expect to be where I'm at today. I didn't see this becoming pretty much a new hobby for life. I've met new people. GI gave me the opportunity to be within the industry about 2 years ago, and ever since then my love for the hobby and game has just grown so much, and I'm blown away by how far it's taken me to this point. So that's why I love Airsoft. Now, go ahead and comment down below why you love Airsoft, what got you into it, why you stuck around, what innovations are keeping you in our hobby sport, game, whatever you really want to call it, and I really do look forward to hearing from all of you guys. Alright guys, that's going to conclude today's video. Make sure you do hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notifications icon to be notified anytime we upload brand new content. My name is Michael, this has been GI TV. I'll see you on the next one.